guys, and welcome to another video. I am Elena Dina, and so let us get into today's video. And yes, I am trying out a little bit of a new outro, because usually I would just say hi, welcome to a video, and then just get into the video, but I'm going to try using my channel name a lot more, or using my username a lot more. Of course, in the games, it's a little different. Some of my games have it, some of my games don't. I'm planning on getting a new deal soon, a different Minecraft, so I can actually have a different Minecraft account, so I can actually have my preferred username on there. But this right here is an inherited account, so I can't do too much about it right now. As you can see, I'm setting some stuff up. I am actually setting up for a Lucky Block spiral video. Well, it's what I call a spiral. I'm setting up for another one of them. I'm setting up for another one of them, which I'm going to be doing later today on my main channel. And so I'm trying to be as careful as possible. I'm trying to be like, this right here is like one of the more relaxing deals I've been doing lately, because if you guys can't tell, I'm a little bit sick. Not like my throat's scratchy or anything, but like I just feel like someone keeps repeatedly just throwing waves of I just feel icky when I've just felt really icky for the last few days. So I find though that doing videos and such has relaxed me a lot for it, and so, while I'm sick, so I'm watching streams and such, and then going off and doing my own videos. And a lot of these that I've done for like Lucky Blocks especially, they were actually inspired by the bigger YouTubers. In fact, I think some of my first Lucky Block videos, back when I had almost no clue what Lucky Blocks were, and I was just basically like one of the biggest noobs ever, I didn't know a single thing about what Lucky Blocks were. So I would think I started out watching like some Lucky Block races. And I believe one of the first people I saw do races was Preston Plays, to be honest. And I think I saw him doing some with the pack. I don't remember quite. Okay. Now I gotta put the lights that I put underneath of these, so that way I put lights under these so that way like it lights it up while I'm going up. Of course, a lot of these lights are destroyed by something or another, and as you notice, there's 64 TNT Lucky Blocks in my inventory. That's the number of platforms I have to have. So, as you can tell, I'm being very careful about what I'm doing here, because I have to put these all in the proper space. And I'm actually a really good builder. I just used a lot of my builds though have always been a lot more city based versus actual buildings. Well, versus actual like mini game buildings. And I'm doing this so you guys can watch me place each of these down and know that I actually put that many platforms down, and that there are that many Lucky Blocks. Because I've noticed in a few of my videos that some of my Lucky Blocks go missing. So, this way, I can prove it to you guys that I did put down each of the 64 Lucky Blocks. And these are the really bad Lucky Blocks. I had over an hour and 4-minute long video of me breaking 2 stacks of 64 of these in an exact same style, and it was on diamond platforms, just like these obsidian ones. And I believe, yeah, I know that the structure that I did it on is actually over that way in general. And I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. Okay, so I've got 34 platforms here. So / game mode 1. Yeah, and if I go kind of quiet, it's because I'm kind of focusing a little bit, because it is almost around the time change time for the night. Because yes, this is the end of the daylight saving. This is actually the end of daylight savings. This is when our clocks will fall back an hour. Well, go forward an hour. Actually, no, they'll fall back an hour. So we'll actually get an hour more sleep. And I'll be glad for that extra hour of sleep. Well, what would be sleep for me? Well, what would be an extra hour of sleep normally for me is going to end up being an extra hour I can work. Weather. There we go. Yeah, I try to turn the weather off because it makes the game and the software I'm using lag. So if you notice I stop in the middle of a game and just immediately turn off the weather, it's because of the fact that the weather, for some reason, especially on this Minecraft weather, tends to lag out the video a lot. No. You guys are probably wondering why I'm doing so many videos in such a short time. Well, I'm doing a lot more videos in a short amount of time because I have the time to do. While I have a lot of time, I get bored really easy when I have too much time, and though I have work, a little bit of homework I could do. I have most of the I think I have almost all of my homework done, besides a few pieces I need to catch up on. And I can have that done really easy now. So the reason I'm doing so many videos is just simply because I want to get it known what sort of content I'm doing. Of course, I'm not consistent with my upload schedule yet either, so I'm trying to get out a video about every day if I can now, so if I can, and when I can't, I try to upload it as quickly as close as I can to the day that I wanted it uploaded. Often, if I miss a day, it'll be because, whoa, I'm doing a lot of platforms. I need to go down and manage the platforms before I do any more. But usually if I don't do another, if I'm a little late on a video, it's because I recorded it the day of, but I was making sure I was going through my usual process, as well as the fact that whenever you do longer than so many minutes, YouTube can take an hour. I've actually put a 2-hour long video up to, let's see, I put an hour some minute long video up to upload. It took, if you put about I put a 50-minute video up not too long ago. It took YouTube almost 2 hours to upload it, and then it took me another like 20 minutes to put the finishing touches such as thumbnail on it. And yes, I do custom make all of my thumbnails. Unless I decide that an image that they pull from the video is a lot better than the image of me doing something. Well, than an image I would have used for a thumbnail. Then I will use original clips from the video if they've got them in the thumbnail section and they look a lot better than what I would have done, or if I decide that they're more appropriate. Cause sometimes I just want to put something that might look a little interesting. And as you notice, I have 12 lucky blocks left, and with this one, I'm trying to shorten the length of time that my poor viewers on the other channel have to watch. Because I've subjected those poor viewers from, like, day one to, like, almost, I think the first video I ever put on that channel was an hour and 4-minute long video. And about 30 seconds or so got cut from the end of the video by accident. For some reason, my software doesn't like to, sometimes likes to cut like a minute or two off sometimes, or more. I think on the last video I did, on the video I did today for the channel, I put fail video on there because the last few seconds, the last few minutes didn't record. And that was where the main bulk of it was, so that was where the main bulk of, like, the activity was, so I had to, I put fail video because it did fail to do anything properly. I think I have almost the correct number of platforms. Okay, I might have the correct number of platforms. I'm going to add one extra one to make sure. I'm going to put lights under them all, and then I'm going to do that and see. And as you can see, I have put every lucky block down, so that way. And I do encourage you guys to go check out the videos from the other channel, because those videos are just as good a quality as these. I try to avoid it. I always keep everything I do PG. Sometimes I'll use something that's a little bit off the PG scale, but I always do notify parents or whatever if I'm doing something that could be offensive. Well, I also make sure to put a warning in case it might be offensive, but typically I haven't gotten any complaints about stuff being offensive. Okay. 1. And there's the last lucky block. So you guys can see this is all set up now. That is 64 stack tower of lucky blocks. Well, 64 stack spiral of lucky blocks. And I do have the wings and tails mod on. Well, the tails mod on. But I like the look of 9 tails, ears, and wings. I find I like the look of the wings and the tails and the ear. And I actually tinted all of them myself to my favorite color. To my favorite color spectrum, which is the purple. And I find it looks kind of cute when I shift and the wings are moving. And I'll show you how to edit that stuff later later on, but yeah, that's all the setup for that, and I probably will be filming the video later today. Yes, and I've already set my spawn point in here. I do need to, however, fill the chest with the items that are necessary. And if you notice, I'm giving my person a basic armor, but I am going to enchant the boots this time with feather falling. Because for the fact that that's such a high structure. Now let's grab some food for... Okay. And I'm actually going to go ahead and get a crafting table out. Well, a crafting table and an anvil, so that way I'm gonna give my character a furnace, a crafting table, and an enchantment table, and also the other piece, and also I'm gonna give them a furnace with some blocks, with some fuel already in it, so that way they don't have to worry about it. Well, that way I don't have to worry about it. Crafting table, anvil, which I probably should. Oh, yeah, I gotta stick those in there. And let's grab some more anvils, because I have a feeling that the person is gonna that my character is gonna need them. Because TNT Lucky Blocks are not forgiving. They are not forgiving at all. Oh, and if you guys are wondering why there's this like wall around like the bottom section, that's because often when it's on a different difficulty from peaceful, the slimes will jump over, or the spiders will try climbing up the smaller walls. That's why there's that little lip there, so that way spiders can't come all the way up. I learned that trick early on. Don't leave your walls like, well, don't leave your walls like this, or they can come through. So I always put a lip around all of my buildings now. That's the same as the setup I did over here for the video I did earlier. So I always put a lip, and that's pretty high. I always put a little bit of a lip. I always build walls higher than the slimes can climb, and usually higher than the spiders usually want to go. That way I'm safe. And then this is the safe zone for a reason. There's only 2 high blocks, so if any Endermen spawn, or if there's any Endermen or whatever that do manage somehow to get in here, they can't get me. Endermen can't get into two block spaces. Now, if a skeleton somehow got through the door, or if a zombie somehow got through the door, well, there's the kill all button right there. And yes, and I did put the kill all, or kill at E. So I hope you guys enjoyed the setup video. If you guys want to watch the video of me actually doing something with this, go on, check my other channel later today. And I hope you guys enjoy. I honestly have fun doing this sort of stuff for you guys, and I honestly just have fun doing things for you guys in general. I try to be as open and transparent as I possibly can about what I'm doing. So if you guys enjoy, and it looks like we've hit about the 20-minute mark. That's actually pretty short. That was probably because I did like part of the setup before I brought you guys on. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit a like on it. I noticed you guys really liked it when I showed you guys how I set up the solo TNT war map and such. And I do all of my maps like that one by hand, because I myself don't have all these fancy map developers and such to build these places, or I don't have the knowledge to go get maps off of the internet and put them on myself. So until I can learn either from somebody or get somebody to do it for me, which I doubt I will, because I've never had luck with that sort of thing. Usually if I try to get someone to do something for me, usually they just tell me to do it myself when I still don't know how to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please put a like, comment, subscribe, or just simply share the video so that way it can get out to more people, or that you guys can just kind of give me like feedback on how you liked it. If nothing else, at least just put a comment below just saying like how you liked it, if there was places I could improve, and other such stuff. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys just have a wonderful, safe, and amazing day later today. And without further ado, I'm Elena Dina, and I will see you all later.